gardener, and this morning I'm going to go ahead and separate one of these large pups off of this parent plant. All these are ice cream banana plants. I planted them last season. I was going to go ahead and separate them before the winter, but the winter got here and I was waiting till the spring, and here we are. And boy, they just shot up. So I'm going to have some really big corm banana plants coming out, and I'm going to plant 2 of them in my large bed over there. So let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was remove the mulch, make sure there was no red ants in there. I was going to go ahead and start with that plant, but as soon as I removed the mulch or tapped it, red ants all over. So I treated the red ants. I'm going to let that set. They'll take off, they'll die, and this one is what I'm going to do now. Okay, let me get my scissors. I'm going to remove some leaves so you can watch. Okay, I'm only removing some of these just so you can have a better view at what I'm doing in here. Okay, so this is the pup I want to remove. This is the parent plant. So it's attached right there, and I got this pup and this pup. So what I want to do is separate the soil so I can see where it's connected, and then I can cut it, hopefully without cutting these end ones. I want to see where this pup connects to the parent plant. Okay, so you can see it has a lot of roots, but I want to get back in there, and I don't care about this, I care about what's in there, but I needed to remove it. Okay, man, that sun's out, it's real hot. But this is my all-time favorite tool for weeding and for doing this, because I could get in between right down to where it's connected. And when I do this, it goes in between the roots and it doesn't cut them like a shovel. Okay, let me go get my cutter. Okay, so I got my cutter blade, and a couple other tools. And just so you know, a pup like this right here is $20. A pup like this here is $69 because it's tall and a big rising. And look at the amount of time it takes me to take it out. So I want to go ahead and cut this right here. Okay, so it's tough, so I have to tap it. It's easier for me to do it on this side. Okay, you can see that went down in there. Okay, so I got that side. Let me get this side right here. Okay, now I want to get in between these right here, like this. Okay. Now over here I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it right in between, right there. Okay, I'm going to cut this and this out of my way, and then okay. Now I want to try to get right here. Okay, there it is. I just separated it. So what I did was I cut this side, and that side until I found the connection. And now this should come out. It's going to be tough, the roots are big, but this is how I do it. Okay. Woo, this weigh's heavy. So you can see where I got a good, clean, flat cut on this. I didn't dig into the corn over there, and I didn't hurt these two pups. And I got all these roots. Now, you might not have noticed, but here, there was a pup coming out, and it got cut off when I was scraping. But that's okay. This pup right here is going to continue to grow from the corn. So, let me move this. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to fill this hole back in with what I took out of there. Put the mulch back on. Okay, look at this empty spot. Now, this is the parent plant. Pup, 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 pup. Well, I gotta come in here and remove this other plant and this plant and some of the other pups, but I'll leave one on. The same goes for all of them. So, if you're interested in any ice cream banana plants, go ahead and click below. It'll take you to Tropical Banana Plants on Facebook. You could contact me and I'll be happy to dig you one out. Also, go on my Facebook page, the Frugal Hugel Gardener. There's also a link there to my banana site. And I got a gardening group, Sunshine Harvest Edibles. It's on Facebook. Good group of people. Got a lot of nice posts. This will be posted on there along with some other stuff. And sign up to the group. We're there to help you and answer any of your questions. This is what I do on a daily basis, and when I do it, I try to capture some of it on video so you could see what other people like myself are doing. So let's go down there and plant that baby. Okay, so I'm all the way down on this side of the 100-foot bed, and I want to plant it right here because I have a peach tree there and I don't want it right in front of it. And I cut around here with the tractor, and I want to put a low-lying fruit tree there like a bush. And right over here is going to be another bed, so I want it centered with this bed because I'm going to have other varieties right down in here. So that's centered this way and it's centered that way, so I'm going to plant it right here. Okay, that looks good right there. Okay. So, if you look here, this is a pup coming out. Right over here is a pup coming out. Right over here is a pup coming out. Right over here is a pup coming out. So this is giving off a bunch of pups right now. Okay, so I'm going to bury it up to there. So that's about right. I'll even come up a little higher. Now it's windy out, so I might need to get a support to hold it up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my other rake so I can rake it up nice and even. I'll be back. Okay, so I got my double-sided rake so I can rake it up better. Okay, so basically I got this one planted. I got to go down there and get myself some chips. I'm going to put chips all the way around this. So let me go get it. Okay, so I went ahead and got some chips. Now I'm going to spread it out. Okay, I got the chips spread out. Now I'm going to drag that hose over here and wash it. Okay, so I got the hose. I let it cool off. Now I'm going to fill this up with water. Then I'm going to push it down. I may have to hold this up after I soften it, maybe not. So if it tips over, I'm kind of thinking about it. Okay, so this is planted. When I flush that down, the compost is going down like an hourglass in salt, and that's going to compact and get the air out from around the roots. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit because it was stiff. Now it's moving a little, so I'm going to let it compact. If it does shift, I'll have to put a pole up and hold it, but it looks good. So anyway, hey, this is Sam, the Frugal Hugel gardener. You've seen me separate a large banana plant from the parent plant, and you've seen me go ahead and how I planted it and put mulch on it and watered it. So I think you're ready to rock and roll when you have the time to plant a banana plant. Okay, so you've seen me go ahead and separate a large banana plant from the parent plant. This was a pup. It's a little bit overgrown, but I'm happy with it right here. So in other videos, I made this 100-foot long bed. I prepped it. It's all compost. I went ahead after I separated, brought it here, dug a hole, I put it in, compacted it. I went ahead and flushed down the soil with water to get the air pockets out, and I put chips all the way around it. The chips are going to stop weeds from coming up, and it's going to retain the moisture. And we all know banana plants love to be in moist ground. They don't want to be in solid wet ground, but moist ground. And right over here, they're going to love this spot. So I got one over here. I'm going to go grab another and put it down that end. This is a ice cream banana plant, and I'm going to put one other ice cream banana plant down there. So until then, show me your love, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. Come on over to Facebook to the Frugal Hugel Gardener, or just come on over and join our gardening group, Sunshine Harvest Edibles. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you soon.